Ice Spice bubble is bursting. Yes, you heard right. She burst in 2023 with her first hit single. In fact, what attracted attention was her afro and her curvy body. People liked her look, and everyone liked her twerking with her fat ass. There are a lot of female rappers who twerk, but what made her stand out was her afro. As she became popular, even her songs started to be made into TikTok dances.
I be going hard. I'm breaking their hearts like.
Of course, every rise has its fall. In my opinion, Ice Spice supports this fall by taking wrong steps. The turning point was her disastrous performance at the Wildlands Festival in Australia, and her performance turned out to be a disaster that left fans feeling betrayed for a high ticket price of $350. The attendees were promised an unforgettable show, but they got nothing. However, the rapper was almost 20 minutes late for her set, and when she finally took the stage, her performance barely lasted 15 minutes. As you can see, the disappointment of the concert goers turned into a loud protest. Many of the people who came sacrificed their New Year's Eve for this terrible concert. The organizers immediately made a statement about this terrible night and left all the responsibility on him. The statement received many justified comments from the users. They even stated in the comments that the microphone mute move was correct. Unfortunately, this concert wasn't the only thing that didn't go well for him. In 2023, he had over 40 million streams on Spotify, but now it's down to 15 million. The difference is exactly 25 million. Of course, the Y2K album, which is not very high quality and lacks originality, also plays a role in this. I don't think his fans who stopped listening to him regret not listening to him. A reflection of the decline in Spotify was experienced on social media. He lost 500,000 followers in 2 weeks.
My God, y'all gotta get in here and check this out. Ice Spice must have really pissed y'all off because she done lost 540,000 followers in the last 12 days on Instagram. Yesterday alone, she lost 8,000 followers. Now, this entire situation is literally also crazy, and it's coming shortly after Cleotrapa did a story time on TikTok detailing why her and Ice Spice are no longer friends. To be honest, Ice has been relatively quiet regarding the situation. I mean, she did do a little Twitter spaces about it, but she didn't really say much.
Of course, 500,000 followers will not come back, and there is no compensation for this. But I think the consequences of Ice Spice's actions will be greater and will continue. Ice Spice's problems are endless, and the new one is a serious weight loss issue. Ice Spice's appearance has been frequently talked about by fans and critics throughout 2024. The latest photos shared revealed that she has lost a significant amount of weight. This situation has sparked a huge debate on social media. While some people argue that this change is a personal choice, others claim that this change has damaged Ice Spice's career. It should not be forgotten that everyone has their own decision on how they want to look, and that individuals should be able to freely dispose of their bodies. However, the fact that a celebrity like Ice Spice is in an industry where her career is largely based on her appearance makes the situation more complicated. Since Ice Spice's popularity is largely dependent on her aesthetic perception and visual presence on social media, this sudden change in her physical appearance has been carefully scrutinized and criticized by many. Hundreds of posts have been made, especially on platforms such as Twitter and Instagram, comparing her old and new photos side by side. These posts are usually, "Ice Spice looked much healthier before," or "What happened to Ice Spice?" It was full of comments like this. Some users expressed their concerns that this change could harm her health, while others discussed the negative effects it would have on her career. On the other hand, this physical change disappointed some of her fans, while others argued that she made this change to adopt a healthier lifestyle. However, since Ice Spice's career has focused on her image rather than her music, this change in her appearance has made her less attractive to some of her fan base. According to some critics, such changes have a great impact, especially on popular culture icons. While there are those who defend the individual's right to freedom on one side, there are also those who cling to the idea of an image created by the masses. Ice Spice is at the center of the tension between these two views. Now let's take a look at one of the most interesting events of 2024, the addition of Ice Spice to Fortnite. Fortnite, one of the giants of the gaming world, is a platform that has always managed to be intertwined with popular culture. We've seen them collaborate with icons like Marvel, Star Wars, and Travis Scott in the past. However, in 2024, Ice Spice's inclusion in the game with her own special costumes and emotes created a huge controversy. At first, this collaboration seemed to create excitement among Ice Spice fans, but the reactions in the general community were quite negative. Comments like, "Why does this costume exist?" Or, "How did Fortnite make such a decision?" spread quickly on platforms like Reddit and Twitter. In fact, some players even claimed that this decision sent a bad message to the game's young audience. A large part of the reactions was that Ice Spice's image was not suitable for young people. People claimed that she was more of an adult figure and that she didn't fit in with a game that appealed to an audience of 13 and over, like Fortnite. Beyond that, some players described this collaboration as just a money-driven decision. In other words, they thought Epic Games was collaborating with a popular name to generate more revenue. However, the controversy didn't end there. Some fans also criticized the costume and emote designs. It was said that the details of the costume were not good enough and the emotes didn't fully reflect Ice Spice's style. This situation was criticized not only by the general Fortnite community, but also by Ice Spice fans. In fact, it was almost impossible to find a positive comment about the costume. So how did this controversy reflect on Ice Spice? In fact, it damaged her image even more. The artist, who had already had a difficult year, became the target of even more criticism with this collaboration. People asked, why wasn't a more respected artist chosen? Or why Ice Spice when there are so many talented names? He criticized both the artist and Fortnite by asking questions like these. The interesting part is that the special moves added to the game as part of this collaboration also received a lot of backlash. In particular, Ice Spice's signature move that she often does on stage was added to the game as an emote, and this move was considered inappropriate for young people by some players. The threads opened on Reddit about this issue received hundreds of comments in a short time. Following this collaboration, thousands of negative comments were also poured into Fortnite's official social media accounts. Players argued that Ice Spice should not have been included in Fortnite at all. Epic Games preferred to remain silent on this issue, but the reactions once again showed how risky such collaborations can be. As a result, this partnership between Ice Spice and Fortnite did not create the expected impact for both the artist and the game, contrary to what was planned. So, do you think this decision was really a mistake? Or is it another indicator of Ice Spice's career decline? Write in the comments. Also, I need your support. Don't forget to like and subscribe.